The game that started it all for Nintendo was this game where you had to run up, jump up, avoid barrels, avoid fire, avoid pies, and rescue your girlfriend. And she wasn't a princess at that point. We're talking, of course, of Donkey Kong. And in today's edition of Old Kid in the Game, we're going to see that game that started off everything for Mario. So sit back, relax. As we discussed yesterday in Mario, that's the game we started with. How he ended up is kind of interesting, but how Donkey Kong ended up is kind of interesting too. So we're going to take today the beginnings of Donkey Kong. It might be a couple episodes down the road. We'll see what he's up to these days, between Mario Party and tennis and everything else. But today on Old Kid in the Game, the original Donkey Kong, and we'll see if I can actually play the game. That's where the whole question arises. So this is Donkey Kong. This is where Nintendo started in the video game market. This is how everything started for them. Let's play through a few levels. Let's see how well I do. I'm not good at platformers, as those of you who watched the Mario 1 saw. We'll see how I do. I think it's very ominous, the music to start with. So we'll see what happens. Okay, my goal is to get through at least the first 3 levels. And again, this is slightly different than what you would have seen in the arcades at the time. The arcades actually had the pie level. Yes, that's awesome. The arcades had the pie level that it doesn't have. They're the Pie Factory level, which the NES did not have. So that's going to be one of the big key differences. So, up the ladder we go. Come on. Oh, no. We're going to avoid those. Ooh, that would have hurt. Okay. Jump over the barrel and save Pauline. Yay! Okay, so that's level 1. This is the second one. Okay, and this is the one with the jumpers on it. And you'll see the jumpers in Come Back to Play. I thought I made the jump. In Donkey Kong Jr. That's the next game we're going to play after this one. Well, let's see if I can't get us to at least show you the third one. So, jump. Nope, we're not going to do it. Let me try one more time. And we will see what happens. So, made in Japan. So, here we go up the ladder. Okay. Okay, so here's this. Alrighty. Hey, I'm doing much better this time. Ooh, throw the one down, get a second barrel. Alright, let's see what we can do here. This is the one that tripped me up last time. Let's see if we do a little better now. So, here we go. Haha, made the jump this time. And I suddenly forgot what I was doing. And there we go. Level 2. Or part 2. Okay, this is the fun part. You get to walk. And there's always a little trick. Oh, except when the flame does that. What are you gonna do? I need to know where you're going, so I know where I'm going next. Okay, you're not going to be helpful. Haha, you went down. Gives me enough of a chance to... climb up the ladder. We'll do it one half at a time. Down. Okay. So, as we saw in Miss Pac-Man, this is kind of the same concept. The ghosts this time are flames. So, as you can see, those hammers were like power pellets. There we go. Next I'll show you Donkey Kong Jr. And then kind of go from there. So there's the levels for Donkey Kong, at least for the Nintendo. As you can see, it goes back to the first level. And same concept. Get up as fast as you can. Trying to save. Whoa. Yeah, that's a good place for me to say. Okay. Donkey Kong Jr. next. We could have a whole series on Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. and all of that. This is Donkey Kong Jr. This is definitely, it is the follow-up to Donkey Kong. And it is definitely, well, it's a lot of fun. I love this one. As bad as I do in Donkey Kong, I actually do worse with this one. And you're gonna see right here. Wait for him to go down the chain. Pick a chain to go down. Thank you. And jump over them. There we go. And up the key. And if you look, there's Mario once again in that one. But this is us getting to rescue our dad. Well, that was fun. We're not going to see me do very well at this one. It is definitely, again, as I've said in the Mario and in this one, platformers are not my forte. I do the best I can. Unfortunately, my brain doesn't work in that aspect of it. And, oh, maybe we'll get through on this one. Or maybe not. Let me show you oh, he totally missed the jump, that one. Okay, so the third in the Donkey Kong series is that of Donkey Kong 3, and I'll show you that. So this is Donkey Kong 3. It's a little bit different than the other ones in that you're trying to get Donkey Kong to get pushed up to the top, and you have to avoid the bees. Yeah, and again, it's a modified platformer, so that means that Kit Kat doesn't do very well at those. As we can see. Yeah, let's try again, shall we? Maybe I'll get past round 1. Oh, maybe I won't. Wow. So, obviously, not as good as I used to be at this game. So, but that's Donkey Kong 3. And when I come back, I'll give you a wrap-up of what I think of the game. So, be right. So, I showed you Donkey Kong Jr. and Donkey Kong 3. Still don't understand why you have to put stuff the way Donkey Kong 3 is, with bug spray up Donkey Kong's keister, but hey, that's Japanese video games for you. Love Donkey Kong the original, love Donkey Kong Jr. Can't play him very well, as you can definitely see. I decided to throw ratings out the door because it just... Would I play it again? Yeah. Would I play Donkey Kong again? Yes. Would I play Donkey Kong Jr.? Yes. I've played Donkey Kong 3 a few times. Don't quite understand it. It's kind of cool, but Donkey Kong's made it a long way. He's even in the latest Nintendo tennis game. Maybe we should do that sometime soon. Let's do that. Next time on Old Kid in the Game, we'll talk about tennis, and I'll show you the original NES and the new one on the Switch. And yes, Warden.
Donkey Kong Country is his own set of games.
Oh yes, Donkey Kong Country, but I'm just saying.
He got rid of Mario, totally.
Yeah, Mario. Oh yeah, Mario got definitely thrown to the side. Well, no. What happened is Mario started getting his own thing and getting his own groove on, and Donkey Kong's like, hey, wait a second. If it wasn't for me, bucko, you wouldn't even have a game. So I deserve to have my own game, and that's what happened. So yes, Donkey Kong Country. I'm not gonna at all shortchange Donkey Kong Country or any of those. Like I said, we'll do tennis next, and I'll show you how much tennis has changed from the original NES to now. I also might do ice hockey down the road, because again, it's definitely interesting. Also do football, because I got Temco Bowl, and I still think Temco Bowl is actually a little better than Madden is, but that's my personal opinion. Look for those games in the future. For now, this is K1 for the Warden, sitting over there talking about Donkey Kong Country, because Mario just left him at the altar. We will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching these videos. We all here at Gamerphobe appreciate all the watching that you do and all the comments and feedback that you give us. Just to let you know, this is not the only place to catch Gamerphobe. You can also catch us on the Facebook, on Facebook, on Facebook at Gamerphobe. So, any questions, anything you want to see in any upcoming videos or anything like that, shoot us a line, let us know. It'll be greatly appreciated. Facebook.com/Gamerphobe is where you find us. Besides here, this is the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you next time. Warden, you're going to actually have to get on camera and show people how you look with your twirling of your hair and sitting over there talking about things like Donkey Kong Country. Don't beat me. I just was saying one day. Just one day.